What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. A lot of news to discuss. Before we get into it, this stream is sponsored by the One Football app, so I'm going to play the ad. We're going to come back and we're going to discuss all the Barcelona news. This video is sponsored by the One Football app. It's an absolutely brilliant football app that I've been using now for the past few years. It's the best in my opinion. It has everything you need. Breaking news, transfer news, videos. You have all the matches in the top 5 leagues in one spot, or you can even add more leagues. I believe it has 160 different leagues. And also you can follow your favorite football team. Of course, for me, it's going to be Barcelona. You can have, predictions. It tells you the next games. You have news about it as well. You have a nice little place where you can see all the tables for Champions League, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, La Liga. You can have the squad list as well. You can see all the first team players of Barcelona and some of the Barcelona B players as well. Nice little spot for transfers as well, for everything that's linked to just Barcelona. And during the match, there is live voting of the man of the match. But what I love about this app the most is when we score, it tells you who assists, it tells you if it's a penalty or an own goal. Some apps don't do that. It's absolutely brilliant. Of course, it has full-time stats as well, offside, possession. It also has news on La Liga, transfers on La Liga, and stats as well. Top scorer, assists, red cards, yellow cards. This is by far the best football app out there, and the best part is it's free. So top link in the description down below. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. So make sure you download the One Football app. Link is down in the description below. And let's get in and talk about the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Now, firstly, we're going to talk about Ronald Koeman and his future. Apparently, there is supposed to be a meeting taking place today. Actually, supposed to be taking place right now. Again, no news coming out about this meeting. It's supposed to be this Tuesday, of course, today. President Joan Laporta and Rafael Usti will meet with Ronald Koeman and his agent. All possible scenarios are on the table from his continuation to his dismissal. So it was supposed to take place earlier in the morning. Now we're getting reports saying it's going to take place in the evening. So not too sure when it's going to take place as of right now. Mundo Deportivo came out back in that statement saying a key week for Barcelona begins. Joan Laporta and Ronald Koeman are expected to meet tomorrow. Of course, today. Joan Laporta has listened to everyone, Ronald Koeman, the players, other coaches, and people he trusts. Now he will meet with the coach and convey the verdict. So he's going to make his decision very, very soon. They also came out saying that Joan Laporta and Ronald Koeman will meet today as the verdict of his future as expected. Majority of the executive think that Xavi would be given the chance to lead Barcelona bench, but Joan Laporta feels that he lacks experience, decisive hours ahead. So it's quite clear that Joan Laporta does not really want to bring in Xavi right now, but he doesn't want to sack Ronald Koeman, but he doesn't want to sack him unless he finds a good replacement. Again, the meeting between Joan Laporta and Ronald Koeman is coming in from Candacer will take place later this evening at Barcelona's offices. So right now it is evening time in Barcelona, so it should be taking place, I'd say, in the next hour if it's going to happen. So again, we'll wait and see what happens. Also, we all know the situation right now. Joan Laporta wants to sack Ronald Koeman. He won't sack him until he finds a good replacement. If there's no good replacement found, he's going to keep Ronald Koeman for another season. And he thinks it's a bit too, and he thinks it's a bit too early for Xavi. So these three men on the screen right now are going to be meeting soon. We'll wait and see what happens in that meeting. But right now, it is still quite unclear what the decision is on Ronald Koeman's future. Now, Candacer have also come out saying that Barcelona want a modern and experienced coach. He will be one of the decent. He will be the one who decides the future of the dressing room heavyweights. Xavi is not the first choice, and Ronald Koeman is 100% discarded again. Joan Laporta does not want Ronald Koeman. He thinks it's too early for Xavi, and he wants an experienced and modern coach. Again, Mundo Deportivo come out saying that a section of the Barcelona board think that the club should definitely bet on Xavi to be the next coach, but no one has contacted him yet. Mikel Arteta and Roberto Martinez are among the options. The decision will be made by Joan Laporta. So again, we're hearing Mikel Arteta's name again. We heard this earlier in the election campaign. Not really a big fan of him. Of course, he's flopped at Arsenal in the past recent years. Roberto Martinez done okay at Wigan, went to Everton, didn't do too well. Nice coaching Belgium, got them third in the World Cup. Decent option, but I don't think he's, Barcelona quality in my opinion. Alfredo Martinez come out saying that the possibility of Joan Laporta is one of the most important doubts about Xavi Hernandez taking charge of Barcelona right now. So again, Alfredo Martinez, top source in Barcelona, he's saying that Joan Laporta does not want to bring in Xavi right now. Maybe in the future, next few seasons, but right now he thinks it's too early. But one manager who will not be joining Barcelona is Hansi Flick, because this morning he signed his contract with the German national team. So that's going to be out the door now. There were rumors, and they have been confirmed, that Joan Laporta did contact Hansi Flick. But in the end, he already communicated to, German national team that he wants to join them before Ronald Koeman was to, decide to be sacked. If we contacted him a bit earlier, maybe we could have got him. Too little too late. He has signed with the German national team, and he will take over after the Euros. Now, one player that could, not one player, sorry, one, former manager who could be joining Barcelona as a director is Jordi Cruyff, coming in from ESPN, saying that Jordi Cruyff will meet with Joan Laporta this week to discuss his return to the club. His contract with Sanjay FC includes a clause that would allow him to return to Barcelona for free if he's offered the sporting role. So he'll come in from, a sporting director. He'll join Mateu, Alemany, and Ramon. He will not be coming in as a coach. I think a lot of confusion in the chat, seeing confusions online as well. He's going to be coming in a director role, not as the coach. ESPN also go on to say that, however, Jordi accepts a different position at Barcelona, Shanghai would receive a compensation. So if he comes in as a manager, we have to, pay his current club in China. If he comes in as a sporting director, then he can leave for free, no problem. Joan Laporta would like him to take over in the backroom job, and Barcelona goes to agree to him to come back to the club. Jordi Cruyff again will work alongside Mateu, Alemany, and Ramon. Jordi is keen to come back to this position for some personal reasons, while Shanghai has already started working on a content plan. So Sanjay are looking for a replacement for Jordi Cruyff, because of course he is the manager there, and he wants to come back home to Barcelona, and he wants to work as, in the sporting role behind the scenes. We all know Joan Laporta and Jordi Cruyff have a very good relationship. Of course, Joan Laporta had a very good relationship with his father, Johan Cruyff, rest in peace. And of course, when you have a good relationship with someone's father, that means you have a good relationship with their son as well. So again, he wants to bring back the Barcelona mold, bring back the Barcelona philosophy, so he does want to bring back Jordi Cruyff to the club. Now let's get into some transfer news over the past 24 hours. And this one really gets me a little bit excited, but again, I'm not going to rush to conclusions. Coming in from Xavi Campos from TV3, who's very reliable. Not wouldn't say top tier, but he's just under, he's in the top 10, not the top 5 though. He's come out saying that Matthijs de Ligt is not happy at Juventus and is indicating that he wants to leave. One of his favorite options is Barcelona. His entourage recognized that he was wrong 2 years ago when he could have joined Barcelona. So I was getting excited about this, but then we have some sources coming in from Juventus saying that as of right now, Matthijs de Ligt will not leave Juventus this summer. Now, if you ask me, Barca boy, if you could sign one defender in the whole world, who would it be? My answer is de Ligt. Should have came 2 years ago alongside Frankie de Jong. Again, I understand why he didn't join at the time. Piqué was the starter, Lenglet was at the left center back, Umtiti was there as well, Araujo was coming through. So he wasn't guaranteed the playing time that he was at Juventus, and with Juventus offering, a little bit more money, he signed with them. Guys, I think we're hearing, swap deal rumors about him and Griezmann, him and Dembele, all that sort of stuff. Let me know in the chat. Would you swap de Ligt for Antoine Griezmann? Of course, you're watching this afterward. Let me know down in the comments below. Would you swap Griezmann for de Ligt? I don't know if I would. I just want de Ligt to come to the club. I think he would be an absolutely fantastic signing. So let me know what you think about that. Also, some other defenders that have been linked is, of course, again, Robin Gosens, who's coming in from sports, and the Barcelona have indicated inquiries about Atlanta's Robin Gosens, but that's all for now. They have an option to extend his contract until 2023. So he has an extension clause. So right now his contract ends in 2022. Has an extension clause until 2023. Right now, Barcelona just sniffing around, nothing, concrete, of interest, and just saying, look, we're interested in the player, what's the situation, all that sort of stuff. But no, nothing, concrete, or we're going to put a bid in, or we're going to go for him full strength, nothing like that as of right now. Of course, something that did get confirmed a few hours ago is Jorginho Wijnaldum coming to Barcelona. I did upload a video on that, so just go check the last video on the channel. It should be there. Well, it is there. So if you want to hear my thoughts about Jorginho Wijnaldum, he will be joining Barcelona. It has been confirmed, so check out my last video to see what I think about that. And let's now talk about the news around the Barcelona squad and Barcelona in general over the past 24 hours. Again, a lot of big stuff coming in. Firstly, coming in from AS saying that Ronald Koeman has drawn up a blacklist in the event that Laporta lets him keep his job, and he plans to do without 9 players. The 9 players are Fernandes, Pjanic, Firpo, Neto, Braithwaite, Umtiti, Coutinho, in addition to loan moves for Riqui Puig and Trincao. Also, he's open to letting players go if a good offer arrives. Those 3 players are Sergio Roberto, Clement Lenglet, and Ousmane Dembele. So them 3, Ronald Koeman will let go if a good offer comes, but the ones that we talked about here in this list, he wants them out, as soon as possible. So let's talk about those, players and see their situation. Firstly, Braithwaite and Neto. They both are open to leave Barcelona because they want to play. They don't want to sit on the bench. They want regular minutes in the squad, so they are open to leave. Firstly, on Neto, West Ham interested. I think that'd be a good move for Neto. Honestly, they have, Fabianski, who hasn't been doing too great, always injured. I think Neto can come in there and challenge them for sure. rumored to be selling him for around 12 million. If we maybe become about that up to 15, I think that'd be a great sale for Barcelona. Also on Braithwaite, coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying that Aguero's arrival pushes Braithwaite further down the pecking order. He's happy at Barcelona, but waiting for a club that can come in and make a bid for him. Currently, there's no offers for him on the table, but he is valued a lot in the Premier League. So Braithwaite, he does want to stay. Of course, you're at Barcelona, best club in the world, wearing the number 9 shirt. But he knows with Braithwaite, with Aguero coming in, Depay coming in, Gosens already there. As the fact to return from injury, he's gonna get next to no, maybe even literally no minutes. So he's open to a move to leaving. So just waiting for that official bid to come in. And of course, next one, Ousmane Dembele. Mundo Deportivo come out saying that Barcelona consider Ousmane Dembele essential to the new project and want to address his continuation soon. The club will meet with his representative in the next days to start negotiation. The player feels comfortable at Barcelona. Again, everyone knows the situation about Ousmane Dembele. Signs a new extension contract, he stays. If he rejects a contract renewal, he's going to be sold. 40-50 million euros. We'll still wait and see. I do believe that he will renew his contract, especially with Joan Laporta. If Bartomeu stayed, he would have left for sure. But there are some players that are trying to make it, hard to leave Barcelona. Versus coming from Mundo Deportivo, saying the Milan PNH has decided not to stay at Barcelona if Ronald Koeman continues. He also showed his disappointment on social media yesterday that we talked about in yesterday's video. PNH has offers from Chelsea, PSG, Bayern Munich, and several Italian clubs. So again, PNH's situation is very, very clear. Ronald Koeman stays, he will 100% leave. If Ronald Koeman is sacked, he may consider staying depending on who the new manager is. Again, with the signing of Jorginho Wijnaldum confirmed this morning, Barcelona are definitely going to be pushing out PNH, regardless whether or not Ronald Koeman stays or not. Junior Firpo, ESPN account saying that Southampton haven't asked about Junior Firpo's situation, but the English team will have to, fight with several Italian clubs to sign him. So there's a lot of clubs interested in Junior Firpo at the moment. Southampton only made the first approach knowing their, availability. Most likely thing for Junior Firpo is, Barcelona during the summer to try to relaunch his career at another club. So Firpo, 100% going to be leaving this summer. I doubt that he's going to stay. Of course, a lot of interest from Serie A clubs. I know that Southampton are interested as well. But again, Serie A, Napoli, AC Milan, Inter Milan, very, very interested in Junior Firpo. But there are some players in the squad who are going to, force their way to stay at the club. Coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying that Samuel Umtiti does not consider leaving Barcelona. His intention is to stay. The center back feels that he has recovered from his best form, and with his contract until 2023, he believes he has a place in the squad. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. This is not the first one, by the way. Wait till you see the next one. You ready to see this next one? Cat Radio. Mateu Fernandes does not want to leave Barcelona. I mean, just honestly, Laporta, this is my message to you. Just terminate their contracts. Do not waste your time trying to, sell these players with them. Oh, I don't want to leave. I want to stay. Fernandes has a good point. He's, first-class ticket to every single Barcelona game. Gets to watch Messi for free from the bench. Maybe has, a 0.1% chance of, coming on the pitch. Why would he want to leave? Terminate contracts. Terminate Umtiti. Terminate Fernandes. I don't care. Even, Cat Radio. The majority of Barcelona players that Barcelona wanted to sell this summer want to stay at the club, but Mateu Fernandes included. Only Braithwaite and Neto are interested in moving to get more minutes. So Neto and Braithwaite are, the ambition players. Same with Firpo as well. I'd add Firpo to that category if we, sell him. But there's these players. You have Pjanic, who doesn't want to leave unless Ronald Koeman is sacked. Fernandes wants to stay. Ricky Puig wants to stay, but he won't get game time. Titi thinks he's, back to his best. He wants to stay. It's going to be difficult to sell these players because they don't want to leave, first of all. Second of all, not that many clubs interested in them. Terminate. Just pay them, I think if you terminate their contract, you only pay 80% of their salary instead of the full 100. I don't care. Just 80. Get the hell out of here. I'm done. This Fernandes one really pisses me off because this guy wasn't even presented as a player. He just came in out of nowhere, played only 17 minutes, and he's saying, oh, I want to stay. I think I can do good at Barcelona. Get in the bin. Please, Joan Laporta, terminate every single one of their contracts. So the players who don't want to stay, of course, the players that can have value, sell them. But the players who don't want to leave, terminate them. I don't care. One player who will not become returning to Barcelona is Jean-Claire Todibo, coming in from Ligt, saying that OGC Nice are satisfied with Jean-Claire Todibo and want to keep him on a permanent deal for 8.5 million plus the 7 million in variables. Nice is negotiating a 4-year contract plus a 1-year extension with Todibo. So again, we all know this is coming. Todibo is not going to be staying at Barcelona. That 8.5 million, purchase offer for him is dirt cheap. So these are going to be purchasing him for sure. Another player whose future is a little bit in doubt is Juan Miranda, currently on loan at Real Betis. When Deportivo Koeman saying that Barcelona have until June the 1st to extend his contract, that trigger clause similar to Ricky Puig, as Collado, and all the other players as well. Barcelona will execute that option, then send him back on loan to Real Betis for another season. He could also be incorporated into the first team. I think it's going to be most likely that he will go back on loan to Real Betis. In the first team, you already have Alejandro Balde, Firpo, Jordi Alba, maybe Jose Gaya coming in at the moment. So that's 4 left backs, plus Renata, that's 5. So very, very likely he will go back on loan at Real Betis. Did very, very well. Of course, his hometown club. Of course, we bought him for Barcelona B from Real Betis. I think him going back on loan is going to be a good option for him. And finally, I want to end off this video by telling you guys about the 4 transfers that are going to be confirmed and coming up for Barcelona. Coming in from Xavi Hades, saying that FC Barcelona are working to announce 3 or 4 signings before the start of the Euros and the Copa America. So remember, Copa America and the Euros both start on June 11th. So in the next 2 weeks, Barcelona are planning to announce 3 or 4 players. Of course, the players in question, let me just pull up Fabrizio Romano's tweet. These are the players in question right now. Junior Wijnaldum, now close to joining Barcelona. Agreement reached. Aguero is a done deal. Eric Garcia is a done deal. Depay, Barcelona made a proposal for him, and now they're waiting for Memphis Depay's response. So we have 4 players coming in, plus as well, don't forget, Emerson coming back as well. I think Emerson, that you're looking at like almost 5 players coming to Barcelona being announced by Barcelona in the next 2 weeks. So make sure you guys subscribe, get your notifications on for all the Barcelona YouTube channels, like, their social media, because there's going to be a lot of announcements in the next 2 weeks. Aguero, let's go back to the Romano tweet. So yeah, Aguero, done deal. Eric Garcia, done deal. Depay, once he says yes, it'll be a done deal. And Wijnaldum is, very, 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 very close. So we have almost, I'd say 4 done deals and then 1 question mark. Question marks right now, probably Depay and Emerson. I think Wijnaldum, Aguero, and Garcia are going to be done deals very, very soon. That's something to look forward to. So we got to, make sure you guys subscribe and, watch out for all those, announcements. And that's going to be the end of this transfer video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. And of course, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments and in the chat right now. Of course, Jordi Wijnaldum has officially confirmed. I did upload a video earlier before this live stream, about an hour or so before I went on live. So make sure you guys go check that out. It is going to be a done deal for him. Hopefully, he'll come out good for Barcelona. Sam asked about what about Holland? Well, with Depay and Aguero coming in and, Dortmund getting Champions League, Dortmund going to ask about 115 million for Holland, so he won't be joining Barcelona this summer. Next summer will be, a 10-horse race with all the top clubs in the world. We're going to go for Erling Haaland. So, but someone's asked me for my opinion on Wijnaldum sign for Barcelona. I did upload a video about an hour ago, so just go check out my channel. Latest upload, it's there. You can see my opinion there, and of course, leave me your thoughts on that down in the comments below of that video as well. So I'm going to end the live stream here again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. An injury update on Ansu Fati, nothing quite yet. He's still recovering from that meniscus, that surgery that he had, I think, 2 weeks ago in Portugal. We should know a few updates maybe around next week. Not next week, the week after that. That's when we should get some updates on him. But right now, nothing on Ansu Fati. Again, I'm going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys, or live stream, whatever you want to call it. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.